It is 6:31 in the morning time on this Friday morning, July 31st, 2020. It's time now for the Peter Journal Morning News on this Friday morning, July 31st, 2020. Good morning, all. This lovely Friday morning, July 31st, 2020. It is 72 degrees in Massachusetts at 6:31. Top stories on the Peter Journal Morning News at 6:31 is Donald Trump suggested delay to the 2020 U.S. presidential election. Judge releases trove of slated records related to the case against Ghislaine Maxwell. These relief programs are expired unless Congress acts. The U.S. missed a chance of control the outbreak. Now it's possible to predict how long the pandemic will last, Fauci says. Restaurant bar owner slam Governor back to ads proposal to ban alcohol sales after 10 p.m. George W. Bush remembers John Lewis believer the humanity of America. Michael Brown, Ferguson officer won't be charged for 2014 killing. Nevada firefighter plane collides midair. Pilot status unclear. Herman Cain dies after COVID-19 complications. Pentagon nominee heard gets ultimate serious questions from senators. Hurricane Isaias dumps submarine on Bahamas country's track towards North Carolina. Chuck Hong Kong in a new era under white knuckle China grip. Brazilian President Bolsonaro says he's molded lungs after COVID-19 infection. What is NLI now? The 11th festival of Cyprus be impacted by COVID-19? Amazon, Apple, Facebook, Google report earnings as plus Kodak stock moves. Economy set for breaking GDP fall due to COVID-19. Brent summers record GDP plunge. Looking at stocks now, down 225 at 92 at 26, 313 165. S&P 500 at 12.22 at 32.46. Nasdaq up 44.87 at 75, 87.81. Looking at agriculture futures, wheat, 534 up 85 cents. Soybean up 59 cents at 893 and a half. Corn up 30 cents at 328. And sugar 12.32 up $1.73. Coffee 160.3 up 82 cents. Cotton down 60 cents at 62.8 per price. Down 9 cents at 11.525, 11.525. And cocoa up 73 cents at 2,361. Livestock futures live cattle 126.75 unchanged. Lead dogs 48.325 unchanged. And FT cattle 144.425. Space Agency later said congratulations to Mars perseverance. NASA named golf off Circle as potential splashdown site for Crew Dragon. NASA launched new Mars rover. First genetically modified squid spore that transmits after scientists knocked up pigmentation gene. Children and may be carrying high levels of contrast. New studies suggest that Massachusetts Governor Charlie Baker says Mr. Review COVID-19 public gathering guidance. Peter told you time 6:34. Hundreds of King Philip alumni strongly oppose changing warrior name. Evidence school committee split on reopening days before final vote. Peter Channel News Time, 6:35. Sports time. Boston Red Sox defeat the New York Mets 3-2 at Citi Field. The Queens of New York tonight. Boston Red Sox open up a 3-game series at Yankee Stadium against the New York Yankees. Game time is 7:05. Yesterday in Toronto, the Boston Bruins fall to the Columbus Blue Jackets 3-1. And tonight, Boston Celtics reopen the regular season in the NBA with a game against the Milwaukee Bucks. Game time 6:30 p.m. ESPN turned Disney World into an insane NBA broadcast studio. SEC decision leaves Georgia Tech without Georgia game. LeSean McCoy was returned to the NFC with a one-year deal, and JP retires MLB. Record strikeouts in the first of two starts of the season. Jones 6 Peter Channel News Time, 6:36, 24 minutes to 7 o'clock. And it's time now for Peter Channel Traffic and Transit Check. Baby! On the MBTA subway system, looking good. Commuter rail, it's looking good. The ferries, they are looking good. Okay, let's take a look at the highways of New England on next. Friday morning. Providence vicinity looking good. 95, a little bit slow before 128 got 7 expressway, the northbound side. A little slow between Quincy all the way down to the gas tanks in Dorchester. Central Mass highways up looking good. West Mass, ditto. Connecticut, 95. A little bit slow between Milford down to Bridgeport. But it's looking good in Connecticut. And down in South New Hampshire, looking good. And up in Maine, it's looking good. And Vermont, looking good. Peter Childers time is 6:37. It's time now for a weather report. And take a look at the latest on Isaias. It is now a hurricane. 80 mile per hour winds, minimum pressure 99 millibars and located 3.9 to the north, 33.3 to the west, moving northwest at 17 miles an hour. And I say to the reduce heavy rain that potentially light threatening and flash flooding and mudslides across the Dominican Republic of Northern Haiti, Turks and Caicos, and the Bahamas. Heavy rains association of landslides may begin to affect south and east central Florida beginning at late Friday and northeastern Carolina by early next week. Potentially resulting in an isolated flash and urban flooding and displacing the low lying poorly drained areas that isolated minor rain for flooding that is possible in the Carolinas during next week. Hurricane conditions of dangerous storm surge are expected to approach the Bahamas today and Saturday, and hurricane warnings are affected these areas, and protect life and property should be rushed to completion. Tropical storm conditions are possible along portions of the Florida East Coast beginning Saturday, and a tropical storm watch remains effective while storm surge watches are not greatly needed for this area. This may be required for later today for the forecast track shifts closer to the coast. Heavy rains associated with ice may begin to affect South Florida and East Central Florida beginning late today, potentially resulting in an isolated flash and urban flooding, especially in low-lying and poorly drained areas, and there'll be a risk of impact on winds, heavy rainfall, and storm surge later this weekend from the northeastern Florida coast and spreading northward along the remaining U.S. East Coast. But early next week, the details of the track and the intensity forecast may assert that it is too soon to determine the magnitude of the location and the potential effect, but it turns out the entire U.S. East Coast should be around in the progress, as I said, update to the forecast. And get some trouble moisture from Isaiah, which in the form of heavy rain by late Tuesday, early Wednesday. But it's 5 days ahead, so the track may shift to the east or shift to west. So I will keep my eyes and ears peeled on what Isaiah will do. Okay. European model. European model says we can see the latest European model shows the storm is off the Cape Islands, and the heaviest wind will be to the Cape Downs. That's what the European model says. While inland we could get 20 to 30 mile per wind gusts, while the Cape Islands get 50 to 60 mile per hour wind gusts. GFS model. Shows Isaiah 1 closer to home. Lines of showers and thunderstorms stretch line from Mars moving and Nantucket, stretching all the way down to Rhode Island, Miami, Cape Town, then stretching down to Rhode Island and Connecticut, and Long Island Sound. Okay, negative forecast goes like this. Light church showers between 1 and 4 p.m. The light church showers and thunderstorms after 4 p.m. Mostly got about 84 degrees. Light northwest wind, just base 20% today. Forecast cover 65 degrees. Light of wind. Sorry, most of the South cover 7 low 67 degrees. Light of wind. For Sunday, church showers thunderstorms possible about 3 p.m. Mostly got about 83 degrees. And calming coming south wind. 58 miles on the border after the chest base to 30%. Sunday night, church showers and thunderstorms for 10 p.m. Mostly got about 72 degrees. South about 6 miles. Chest base 30%. Monday, church showers after 1 p.m. Putty south of 90 degrees, south at about 6 down, just with 30% money on. Shut showers before 1 a.m. But then showers like supposed to be a thousand between 1 and 5 a.m. Then showers likely after 5 a.m. Most guys about 71 degrees and south at about 7 miles an hour, just with 6% for today. Shut showers, most guys about 82 low, 68 degrees, west about 68 miles an hour because south of the afternoon, just between 30%. Wednesday, shut showers, Putty south at 85 low, 67 degrees, south west about 7 miles an hour because southwest and afternoon, just with 40% and for Thursday. Most of the stuff go down 85 degrees, west about 3 to 5 miles around. Norton it is 72 degrees in the field clouds. That's going to be for the Peter Joe Morning News on this rain warning, July 31st, 2020. Be aware that I hope you have a good morning and goodbye day. Stay safe, be positive, be healthy, and be well. Hope you have a wonderful day.